10 more seconds. Alright, well, welcome back to an... Oh, I gotta get my hat. Can't stream without my hat. Love Chikorita. Sue me. Alright, so anyways, welcome back to the stream. And we're going to continue on. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to continue on from last time and stuff. So to kind of give an overview about what's kind of been going on. Is that, anyways, I've been going through the classic difficulty, through the classic environments, which is pretty much modeled after the first game. And I've been having a hard time, because this game is insanely hard. But there was one thing I wanted to clear up from yesterday, was that looking up a strategy guide and stuff like I did yesterday, it does have a downside sort of in a way when it comes to this game. Is that it's kind of speedrun, kind of tailored. And so it kind of does the impossible, like everything like wraps up like perfectly and stuff, because the video is kind of tailor-made that way. Like they probably had the time and stuff in order to make it the perfect video that it is. But the nice thing is about this game is that you can be flexible. There are different ways that you can succeed in order to get through the game. So anyways, as I've been stuck on this level here for a while, and I've been kind of thinking about it throughout the day, like at work and stuff, and I think I got a pretty good idea about how I'm going to pass it. So anyways and stuff, we're going to continue on right here. Alright, time to start the timers. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so I've been kind of in the past and stuff, what's been happening is that I've been going down here with one party, and then you go down to the other side here with another party, and how the strategy guide, or I guess the playthrough kind of went, that they kind of intersected here. But the thing is though, is that if you think about it, if you do it for like a casual playthrough, that is extremely hard to do. And so what you probably want to do is I'll show you my idea that I've been having here really quick. So that way I can actually pass the level for once. Was that there was a kind of a strategy I did like earlier on and stuff that I really liked, and so I kind of want to do that. So let's see. So get a climber right here, and then we'll get a floater right here. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start climbing up here, and then I'm going to show you my strategy here really quick in order to get past this level without having to worry about like the perfect mechanics and stuff in order to pass this level anyways. I'm going to leave that group alone here on the left side, and then I want to make sure that this is done right over here on this side. And the other, well, I got plenty of time. I've got like over 4 minutes, so I don't have to worry about rushing or anything. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go right here on the edge and stuff. I'm going to dig, so that way he can turn around. I don't know if that's actually good enough, but okay, so let's go right there. Let's see, I'll give it a shot. I'll see if it works. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. It's kind of loud and stuff on my side a little bit. Might have to turn down the game volume and stuff. See if everybody like hears me and stuff. Okay. Alright, so let's get that. Let's see. I'm hoping that he'll turn around, and then I'll put my strategy into place. Hopefully it'll work. Not quite. He needs to go down just a little bit more. Okay, so that was kind of a failure. But I got the general idea. I just needed to make him like, dig down just a little bit sooner. Man, this game's gonna be massive because this is only the first. This is only the first world, pretty much, that I'm going through. So, and we've got like what, 12 slices of different difficulties and stuff. So. This is going to be as long as an RPG, probably. Okay. Alright, so let's give him the first two right here. Let's give it a whirl. Okay. Come on down. Float down and stuff, and then I got to be a little bit more daring and stuff when I start digging. And hopefully it'll work out. They're still falling down. You can just keep on hearing the ow, ow, ow. It's almost like you stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Okay. I'm going to try and dig right here. See if it's close enough or early enough. Oh, that was not early enough. Darn it. Ugh. I'm getting jumpy. I'm sorry. I'm getting jumpy. This is a little bit hard to do and stuff when you're jumpy because this is definitely a precision type of game. Yeah, I got my rag and stuff. Alright, let's give you the proper equipment. Alright, let's head on over. Just waiting and stuff until he gets across. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Okay. I actually wonder something. I wonder if it's like getting one of these branches done that it's considered a game completion, but I'm not actually sure. Because like they did it in different difficulties with the other first one. Okay. Alright, I think it'll work. Yes. Okay, so that'll work. Let's make him a climber. Okay, and this should work out pretty good. Alright. There's like so many different versions of this. I found out there's like an Amiga version, there's a PC version, like there's a lot of different versions out there. Come on, come on. That didn't work as I wanted it to. Well, let's see. I think I can still make this work. Let's see. Let's make you a blocker, and then let's get another climber and a parachute guy up here. We can still make it work and stuff. We just gotta improvise a little bit. But I lost quite a bit of time, so I am going to have to move a little bit. And I won't be able to dash it from the left side because of what I'm about to do. So this might take all the time, so I don't actually know. Okay. I wonder if I should have just started with two guys and stuff. Like I had it the first time when I was doing this level, but apparently not this time. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. Okay, jump around. Okay, and then we'll make you dig right here. Okay. Okay, we're going to make him dig down and stuff, and then we're going to start dashing right here. Once he starts getting down low enough and stuff, and then I'll start getting this thing up here. I'll start getting them to start going downwards. And once I do explode that guy and stuff, then we should be all good. Don't have a lot of time, so I do got to move a little bit. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely taking quite a bit of time. Okay. Alright, let's make you start dashing. And I'm going to have to make one of these guys start digging. I'm going to wait until he starts getting quite a bit over, though, because the thing is, though, is that this starts leading off of the stage, and we don't want to do that. Yeah, so we got to time this just right in order to make sure this works out. Okay, gotta move a little bit. Alright, let's start digging. Yeah, it should be enough and stuff to get them down there, and then I'll get a blocker going right here. Hopefully it'll work out from there. Alright, I think we've got it. Okay, get a blocker and stuff right there, so that way they don't veer off over into the left side of the screen. Let's make sure everybody goes right. I got a minute left, so I hope they hurry. Darn it. Oh, I hope that this is enough time. Okay, explode that guy. Okay, and then let's explode that guy, and then let's fast forward, and hopefully they make it in time. Oh, crap. Oh, don't tell me I messed up again. I don't believe it. I am getting the worst luck possible. I was so close. I almost had it. Apparently doing that strategy just backfired on me when I exploded him. Oh, we got to do it right at the top of the ladder, I guess. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's finish this level. Let's do it. Let's go on and do something new. I've already been at this level for like, what, 10 minutes? Okay, I don't think he'll go up there, but let's see. Okay, we'll make him a floater too. That way he can follow up with the other guy. Alright, and let's get this guy through. Alright, hopefully that will work. Hopefully that'll get him up. If he turns around, that'd be bonus points, but let's give it a shot. Alright. Oh, don't tell me. Did he die? Did he die? Are you serious? Is this game just gonna keep on screwing with me? This isn't funny anymore. Every single small error and stuff just sets you back. Either that or I'm just epically sucking. Maybe and stuff I can give it to one of these guys falling down, I guess. So that way I can get it for sure and stuff when they're coming over to the right, I guess. Alright, let's get a guy going. We'll start it. We'll get him to start coming over here a little bit. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Coming up, and then hopefully that's enough time so that way he can build a couple ladders here. Get a blocker and stuff going. Darn it. Don't tell me it isn't. Don't tell me I messed up again. I gotta stop messing up. Okay, let's see. Oh. I hope that does it. I wish that I went a little bit further. Well, let's see what the damage is. That might not be enough. Are you kidding me? I'm blaming myself. I know how to do it and stuff like the last 3 times, but I just make some small mistake and it's driving me nuts. Come on, let's get this done. Like, I know how to do it already and stuff. It's just crap like that. Alright, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Okay, finally and stuff. Let's get this going. Give you a floater. Okay. And thankfully that should be enough time. Alright, let's do this. Let's get a blocker here and stuff and just let's cut the crap. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. Finally! Oh, gosh. Sorry, there's not really anything to talk about. Just, I know what to do. It's just a matter of executing it. Alright, come on. Oh, shoot. I almost failed again and stuff, but thankfully... isn't the case. Man. Yeah, this should do it, thankfully. And I got a bunch of time this time as well. All I have to do is just get somebody to dig and stuff, get a blocker, and there we go. I am just kind of glad and stuff that this was a little bit easier than I thought. It's just a matter of, you gotta think of it as a puzzle, I guess. Okay, alright, let's get a digger going down. Alright, yeah, let's get this done. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, let's do. This should work out perfectly now. Thankfully. Driving me nuts. Okay. Got them down there. Okay. Alright. And then finally let's explode those guys and then we finally got it. Alright, yep, that'll be enough. That will get them over. Alright, that one exploded, so just gotta wait for the rest of them. I'll fast forward a little bit, get things going a little bit faster. Got it. Okay. I'm actually curious about how you're supposed to save all 50 of them if you're supposed to. Okay, so let's see what the next one is. The Magnificent Severn. Sounds pretty close to that. What is that? Adam Sandler? Alright, let's see what we got. So we got 5 things right there. Okay. This one's going to be a little bit tricky for sure. Well, that's kind of true. Let's see. I think I'm seeing some potential here. Okay, so I think I actually have a battle plan on what to do in order to get all of these guys buggers through. Okay, let's get you going through first. Let's see. I wonder if it's actually better to dig here rather than bash, but let's give it a shot. I wanted to go down enough and stuff so that way they don't go over the platform and die. So. The only problem with this though is that you got to dig over though. Oh wait, I can. See, there's a. Let's see, getting that right there. Sorry, this is taking quite a bit. I got to figure this out quite a bit. I gotta do this and stuff in order to save all of them though, right? Okay, so that should get them all going down there. Alright, let's get a guy going right here. There's one major problem though, is that how am I supposed to knock that thing down though? There is something I am missing here. Let's see. I think I know what those 5 floaters there are for. It's kind of like the. Okay. So you kind of like gotta dig and dash down and stuff. I think. All right. Let's go right here. So far, so good. So it looks like what you got to do is that yeah, you got to dig down here and stuff like vertically rather than diagonally, so that way you can save a dig and stuff up ahead. That's the trick to this level. So what we want to do is go down here, and yeah, there's going to be a couple guys that go over. We're going to use floaters on them. Okay, and that should be enough. Yeah, let's get one of the guys to go up there. Perfect. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, this is where I got to be a little bit tricky. Is that you don't want to use a dig here because it's going to hit that thing. So I want to try and get a girder right here, or bridge, whatever it's called, builder. Okay, and then what we want to do is do like a dig right here, and like dig vertically, and then dig over into the diagonal. See what? Don't tell me I made another oopsie. What am I supposed to do? I goofed because I used like 5 dashes and stuff right there, I guess. Why the blocker and the exploding thing though? Why give me that? Yeah, so no contest and stuff. You gotta use the 5 dashers here. I'm confused. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to think of how to get through this. Okay, if I use a dig right there, it will save me 1. If I use a dig and stuff, I can't use that in order to save one of them, though. I got to think about this carefully. What do I use the blocker and exploder for, though? That's my question. One, two, three, four. What do I do? Oh, I think I'm starting to figure something out. Okay, so you got to use this back entrance, sort of, in order to get down here. And then you use this and stuff to climb out, I guess. If I do that and stuff, then I go over there. Okay, I'm thinking about it a little bit. So if I go here, I don't have to use a bridge right there, and then I can use a bridge to go over that, and then a bridge over that. Okay, so let's see how we're going to articulate this. So let's go up here. It makes it look like that this is the obvious way. But what we want to do instead is break in back here. So if I do a dash and stuff like right there, so dash, dig. See, I don't think I want to use the dig anywhere. Unless it comes to something like right here. Yeah, so I want to use the dig somewhere. So let's see. Let's use the dig right here. Yeah, let's use the dig right here. Let's try that plan and stuff and see what we come up with. And there will be 2 digs and stuff involved. Yeah, so we'll do it that way first, and then let's get a climber going. And next we're going to want to dash. Yeah, this is the reason it gave me 2 ladders, is that it wants you to go over the exit with the ladder. So let's get a dasher right here. Alright, perfect. Yeah, that worked great. Okay, and then we're going to use one of the digs right here, because I can't go over here, because I'm out of dashing. Bashing, whatever it's called. Bashing, dashing. Let's see, let's fast forward this a little bit. Get it going a little bit. Let's see, let's let him go down there, and then let's see, let's make him a floater, because he's gonna fall to his death. Okay. Alright, let's do that, and then let's do a climbing thing here so he doesn't go into the exit. Okay. Then hopefully that should be enough to get him over the exit. Alright, we're looking good so far. Okay, perfect, okay. Let's get a climbing thing here, and then one more dig, and we got it. Alright, things are looking good. This is exactly what we want. Oh, gotta line it up just right. Yeah, here we go. And once the bridge is complete and stuff, yeah, let's start digging. Okay, that should do it. Because I just hope that they don't... Oh, that's what the blocker's for. Okay, so you want to do that in order to stop them from going over in this direction. Okay, I lost one, but thankfully it's just one. There we go. Got it. It's all finished. That was pretty sneaky. I swear I gotta shave this thing. I'm sorry. Starting to get pretty itchy. Alright, we got that one done. Let's see what we got next. Okay, I remember doing this with one player. Well, I mean with one lemming anyways. Okay, so we got to a space that's just right. So okay, so we kind of got to do a climbing thing like right there and stuff and do a dash. This is going to be rough no matter what. Yeah, I guess we're just going to have to roll with it as we go along. Let's see. All right. Come on down, guys. Okay, what do we do? Just like kind of like do a dig there, and I guess just kind of go diagonal, I suppose, and then I guess just work with it. We got a bunch of yeah, we got a bunch of digs here, so let's do it. Okay, there is one problem though, is that we got to preserve one of the dashing and stuff like over here. So we got to make sure that we use one of the dashing and stuff like right here, and we got to dig through for the rest of them. Okay. All right, let's do it. Okay, so let's get you into a digger. I'm sorry, I don't know how to save you, buddy. I'm sorry, little buddy. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Alright, let's go all the way down here, and let's start going over to the left here. Okay. Oh. Alright, hopefully this will work. It looks like it is. Okay. I wonder if I was supposed to like block them off and stuff so I could just focus on it one at a time. Yeah, that probably was the best solution, so to sacrifice a couple of them. Well, it looks like it's working pretty good. Okay. Okay, so now I got to get another. It went left, of course. That's why I was supposed to block them off. Of course. Alright, let's get these guys, and then let's get the second blocker and stuff, like kind of going up there. Yeah, there we go. And then we can eliminate them and stuff, and then we can start going through as a single. I was about to say single guy, but okay. That works too. Okay, let's get a blocker here. Alright, oh, okay. Alright, let's start digging here, okay. Oh crap, I should have done it a little bit more to the left. Darn it. That might have got me. I guess it doesn't hurt to try, I guess. Let's see if it works, I suppose. If not, I'll have to restart the level, I guess. Ugh. Of course, and then I dug in the wrong direction too. Of course. I royally messed that up. Okay, let's get you, and then let's fast forward. Let's get everybody settled in. Alright. I gotta remember to go as soon as that guy goes into the leftmost part, okay? Get the second blocker here, okay? And then let's start digging right here. Ah! It's so stinking precise. Let's try it again, and then, yep, let's get you blocking, and then let's get you digging, but not too far, okay? There we go. Hopefully that should be enough. And we'll start letting everybody through here in a second, okay? Thing is, for that, we're going to have to be careful about is that when it comes to the ladder things, we're going to have to make sure we're going along the upper side of that instead of okay, yep, so we'll give it a shot. Alright, we'll give it a shot here. Alright, that should do it. Okay. So he'll start going through the first bend right here. Just what we want. And hopefully and stuff he can kind of go around that curve, because I've only got 2 digs, so I got a lot of digs. Why do I need to do that? I don't think that was really necessary, was it? Now that I realize it. Well, I can dig down and stuff in case I don't make it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it, but that's fine. We can dig down, so yeah. All right, let's dig down. Okay, which is what I want. All right, now the hard part is gonna make him bash over to the right. All right, there we go. Got that. Okay, now let's start getting a bridge up. A got like 3.5 minutes, so we're making good time. Alright, let's head up. Okay, we're doing good. Okay, I need to judge this a little bit to make sure I don't go up too high. Okay, so let's see. So it's about one of those tiles right there. So let's go about right here. Yeah, I want to go up and stuff so that way it doesn't, like, when I dash through, it doesn't go down through the pits. But I don't want to go up here where it will cancel it. So I need to make sure that this balances out just right. And it looks like it's going to work. Okay. Alright. Oh! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh! I gotta climb. Oh, darn it. Blast it! All that work for nothing. Can't believe I have to do this all over again. Driving me nuts almost. At least I can avoid the digging a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's do it. I know. Driving me nuts almost. Alright, let's do this and then let's make him dig and stuff so it can save us a little bit of trouble. Alright, start digging. And let's start getting a basher going here in a second. Okay. Alright, let's get you to bash. Okay, good. We're looking good. We're getting there now. Oh, this is nuts. At least we got a solvable solution, I suppose. Okay. Alright, let's try that. That should be enough to get him high up on water. And I guess just kind of let him go around here a little bit. Okay. And hopefully he doesn't like hop over that. I don't want him to do that. Alright, that should be enough. And yep, that should open up the way. And let's make everybody explode. Make the blockers explode. Let's start. Let's get going. Okay, there he goes. Okay. Let's fast forward a little bit. Get things going a little bit. Yeah, let's use the exploder on you. Everybody should start going down. Yay! And he should be done bashing by the time that they get to him. Alright, let's start getting through. Looks like I got one or two, but thankfully there's a guardrail over in that direction. How many levels are there? This is just one difficulty. Alright, all done. Yes. Okay, now this is the one that I stopped at when I was doing a single. So, let's see what we got here. Okay, this is going to be tricky for sure. So I need to somehow get a ladder thing going here, and then I need to start climbing up here, at which this will be hard. Everything about this is going to be very, very hard. Okay. Okay, so I gotta use a... do I have to? See, I wonder if I can actually use an exploding thing here. That might actually be more beneficial. And then I gotta save up all the ladders and stuff to start going over here. Yeah, you kind of like gotta get a ladder and stuff, like starting to go here, and then go right here. Then you gotta go up here. Okay. And you gotta save every single ladder you got for that. Okay. I've seen I only need the blockers for one reason. There's even another building thing right there. So, what have we got? So, you need to destroy one of those. And I got to do a ladder thing right here to dash past this. But the problem is that... Well, I suppose I can dig right there, so it's not a problem. I guess I'm going to have to use the second one for an explosion, I suppose. Okay? I guess just kind of work with it as I go, I suppose. That's the only thing you can do, I suppose. Okay. It looks like you got to use the destruction thing there. Let's get a ladder right here. Get a little bit of builder right here. Okay. Okay, because if I go through here and stuff, it's going to waste a lot of digs, which I don't want to do. Darn it. I wonder if that's where I should have used the blocker, I suppose. Well, let's see. How far is this? Okay. Okay, so a little bit closer than this. So, yeah, that was actually a good thing. Okay, so I want to get a blocker going past that point right there, so I can work on the rest of the level. That didn't work. I need to use two blockers, so one for right there and then one for over here. So, alright, so I've got the appropriate amount of blockers. I don't need to worry about that. Alright, so let's use a blocker right here. Get that, and then let's explode it. I need to use another blocker, so... Okay, so I am guessing that the first one is a timing thing, so... That's probably why it gave me quite a bit of leg room and stuff to work with there. So that's going to be the first challenge of this. See, I'm going to try and explode it and stuff like while he's over here in the far left corner here. Ah, darn it, almost. So just a little bit before he hits the left side. Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, perfect, okay. And let's let one go through here. Okay, and we can start working on it as we go through. Okay, so a little bit earlier. Yeah, you can't afford to use all of your ladders at this point. Yeah, you'll use all of them and stuff, so you don't want to do that. And that crap happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not even close to being high enough. Ugh. This is driving me nuts. This is hard. Hear this, world? This is hard. Yeah, let's go a little bit before it. So let's explode this one right here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I'm stupid. I am so stupid. Why did I do that? Can't believe I did that. Holy crap. Gotta kind of be precise right here, so let's do that. If only there was like some way and stuff to like get over to the other side, that'd be great, but apparently not. Okay. Yeah, if I like do it like right there and stuff, then it's not gonna connect. I'll fall right there, so that's not a good idea. So let's go a little bit before. So let's go about right here. Let's see what happens. Okay. Hopefully that will be just high enough that I can just dash right over it. And I can only afford to use one too. Okay, I think that might work. Okay, good. It worked. Yeah, so you gotta go just a teensy bit over to the right to compensate for it. Come on back, little guy. There we go. And he should go right over. Okay, and then right as soon as he gets out, I'm going to... Crap. I'm seeing a problem. I should have probably brought over 2 guys, I think. How can you bring over 2 guys, though? Yeah, I can immediately see a plan falling apart here, but let's give it a shot. Okay, so right when he gets out and stuff, let's start climbing. Alright, let's... you need to somehow get 2 people over here. And the question is how to do that. Oh, I can make him climb. Okay, I just figured it out. Okay. I figured out what to do. Okay, so if I can, see, I don't think that that's quite far enough for... Yeah, if you turn around and stuff, that's not going to be high enough. So you have to go up there, and I think he's pretty much going to have to sacrifice himself, unfortunately. Okay. So next time, let 2 through. Okay. Alright, coming up, little guys. I think we've got the level about halfway figured out, I think. Okay, so let's explode you. Okay. And let's let 2 guys go through. Okay. 1, 2. And we'll block the rest of them out. Okay. Alright, so just a teensy bit over here to the right. Not too far, because we want it to align perfectly. And this thing's... Okay, I'll try the other. That should work. Okay, and then we'll change you into a... Well, actually, I think I can keep you down there and stuff until I get the ladders done. Okay, that might actually be a good idea. So I'll leave you down there. Oh, good. He made it. Scared me for a second. I thought there was going to be a gap there. Okay. Man, you guys are just making me nervous. So let's see, how many ladders and stuff will I need? So I will need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will probably need 2 ladders at least in order to get up to the highest part. And then I do need 1 more ladder over here. And I start getting over to the exit. Okay, so I hope that that accommodates for every single ladder. Or every other bridge, I guess. Yeah, right when you get out, let's do it. Just the specifications behind this, it's nuts. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's 1. And then we got to get 4 across. And then I got to make them block. Then I got to get that second guy out of there and he can complete the second half for me. Thankfully it's giving me a lot of time. Okay, I got to wait until he goes into the very far left part of the screen. Right before he goes out of screen. Okay, there we go. And then get ready to make a block. Okay, oh. Okay, perfect. Okay, that should do it. Alright, let's make him climb. Oh crap. Please tell me you can get out. Okay, good. He got out. Oh, it scared me for a second. Okay. Getting nervous. Just like it comes down to just one mistake. If you just... No errors. You have to be precise and no errors. It's nuts. So I gotta use 2 and stuff right here. And I gotta connect the bridge right there. Oh, okay. Okay, right when he turns around. Oh, okay. I gotta make sure I'm right on. Ugh, man. The precision behind this. Okay, there we go. That should be pretty good. Oh, shoot. Is that high enough? I'm nervous. I don't know if that's high enough. Come on, please make it up to the top. can do it. Come on, buddy. You can make it up. Let's do it. Come on. You are making me nervous as all hell. I think he'll make it just fine. Good. Okay, good. It looks like he made it. Okay, so I gotta save one dig. I gotta save the digger part. Okay, so let's use a bash here on the front part. Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay. If do I want to make him explode and stuff? Oh, I'm thinking about how to make him stop digging at that point. Okay. All right, so let's get a bash right here. And then you kind of got to dig just right. So I don't really want to go through this entire level again and stuff and waste everybody's time. So I think I'm going to put a second save state here, just in case. Because this next part and stuff, you've got to be really, really precise. And if I mess up and stuff, I'm going to lose like what, 5 minutes or something? A lot. And it adds up. As we saw in game 1, holy crap. Okay, and I gotta make him dig precisely right here, and then I gotta make him explode right in that region. Okay. Oh, shoot, I don't know. Oh, that's actually what the explosion thing is probably for. Okay. Alright, let's make this guy explode. Let's just start getting the train going. And even if we don't make it all the way... there is one problem. That they're all coming as one big collective group, though. Darn it, I probably needed 3 guys, probably. Well, that wouldn't work, though, because they need to go off into that cliff right there. So that probably wouldn't work the best. But I think I sort of got an idea. Okay, let's fast forward it. Okay, so they're probably not all going to survive, unfortunately, because of my goof. Yeah, and I don't think that there's really any way to... I would have been able to get 3 across. Or I guess if I kept 2 of them right there, I suppose. Let's see how this goes. I'm kind of nervous, though. I don't think that this is going to work out as... Oh, let's see. Let's get a floater. Oh, improvise. I got an idea. In order to save all these lemmings. Okay, let's get a floater right here. Because if they fall, they're going to get knocked back a little bit. So if I can do that and stuff, I can let him move ahead because of him being a floater. And he can build the bridge. Okay, so everybody else will get knocked to the floor. Okay, use that time. Oh, crap. Ugh. I thought that they were going to get all knocked on their butt, but I guess not. That was too much. No, I'm not happy. Nope, I lost way too many lemmings. No, I'm not happy with that. Okay, so let's let 3 lemmings through. So that was my major flaw. I thought that they were all going to get knocked on their butt back there. And so that would have given the umbrella guy the time in order to build that bridge. But it didn't work. Because the game just likes to be a snob. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let's let 1 more through. Okay. Alright, let's get... okay. Yeah, I gotta remember it's about right. I gotta be precise. Okay, so about right there. Okay. Okay, let's let those 2 fall into the pit right there. I'll use them later. game drives me nuts sometimes. Why do you do this? Down to the smallest pixels. I do the whole thing all over again. Well, let's see. Let's go back to my game state actually. Well, the reason is because see, where did I put that game state? Okay, there we go. All right, so the reason is because they kind of got knocked onto their butts, right here. So what happens if I kind of make it a little bit deeper? So I think I'm gonna resume this save file and stuff, and then let's see if I can probably get them a little bit deeper. Then they'll probably all get knocked onto their butt, which is what I want. Okay, so let's start getting those guys up. Okay, and then let's make him explode a little bit further, so that way we don't have to do the whole level again. Alright, yep, so let's go as deep as we can possibly go, so that way they can get knocked onto their butts. Then I can let the floater and stuff come in, and then he can build the bridge. And for some reason and stuff... Oh crap, I might have done it too late. Oh shoot. Well, I don't know if that will work, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, come on over everybody. Okay, let's get a floater going, so we'll try it again. And hopefully this will work, and because if they can get knocked into their butts and stuff, that'd be great. Okay. Alright. Oh, let's go. A little bit of fast forward action. Alright, let's go. Oh, alright. Alright, they're on their butt. Oh crap, but he can't climb that. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, but apparently I made the gap a little bit too down under. Okay, that's okay. We'll do it again. So we don't have to do this whole stinking level all over again. I'm sure that everybody would love to see me doing this for another 5 minutes and stuff, and born. See, like that. Alright, let's go. Okay. Alright, we'll try again. Okay, gotta get it a little bit higher this time. And then we'll explode it again at the lowest point that we can so they can get knocked into their butts. Okay, let's get these guys going. Alright, so what's a good countdown? Let's see, let's do it like when he's adjacent to that. Maybe a little bit later. Let's see, let's go about... darn it, that might have been too soon. Shoot, that might be too soon. Okay, let's retry again. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, okay. We're gonna get you. We'll get the timing to this all figured out. Okay. Alright, so past this and stuff, maybe a block after? Yeah, so let's go like towards the bottom of the block. Let's see how that works. Man, I can't believe how long this is going to take for just one difficulty. This is going to be nuts. Okay. Crap. I didn't do that right. Well, close. I was close. Just needed to go just a little bit more further down. Okay. I'm getting the hang of it. Just that the timing to this is just maddening. It's crazy. Okay. Alright, let's get you. Okay. Let's see. Let's start getting you guys going. Alright, and then let's go. Yep. I didn't quite let it go to the cursor last time, so let's do that. And that should be pretty close. Okay, let him wander down a little bit more, and then... Okay, we'll try that. See if that will get me the results I want. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's fast forward, everybody. Okay, get rid of you. Okay, and then we'll make the front guy a floater. Okay. And hopefully it'll work this time. Yeah, I will definitely need a moment, but thankfully not a huge moment. So hopefully this will work. Okay, they're on their butt. Go, build it, build it, build it, please. Darn it. Now, I guess I can try the next level and stuff, and if I don't get enough lemmings, then I guess I can come back to it. What level am I at? Let's see. So you gotta save the game and stuff. And if I need to and stuff, I'll go back and do the 3 blocker rule and stuff. But for now, let's see what we can do with 19. Okay. I have never been across this level before. Okay, so obviously it's giving me a lot of digs for some reason. Okay, so bashers and stuff. Okay, so obviously I need to bash right there. Then I also need to... Okay, so I need to do like a dig and a miner right here. Probably. See, why give me one of these though? Okay, let's try this. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. Okay. Oh. We'll probably need to block here in a second. Okay. Oh. I'm hoping this is the last level and stuff, so that way we can keep on going. Okay, let's see. So we've got to get a bash right here. Let's see. Oh. Why give me 10 climbers, though? What's the point of that? Oh, let's see. I wonder about something. Let's see. Let's make this. I'm reminded of a level from the first game. So I actually want to try that out. I wonder if that's the reason I got one climber thing. Okay, so let's get a climber going, and then let's get a floater. And obviously, I am going to have to block. Okay, he's already got a floater, so he'll be fine. Okay. Oh, okay, so let him fall down there. Well, let's see. My next concern is that if he's going to be able to get up past that. Darn it. Ugh. That's not good. That's not good for what I have in mind. Why 20 digs, though? I think I got an idea why there are 20 digs. Okay. Yeah, what you want to do is save all of your bashers and your miners and stuff. That's probably what it wants me to do. Okay. Okay, so let's get you up there. Let's see, let's get you all up there. Okay. Okay, then he should climb again. Okay. Yeah, so this is what it wants me to do. It wants me to avoid bashing. I'm just making sure and stuff that it stays precise and stuff. I don't want to get any pixels. Leftover pixels. That way they can stop my troops, I suppose. Okay, and then well, let's see. If I keep on climbing and digging and stuff, then I wonder if those guys will actually die. I think it might be best to just have one digger, I think. Well, let's see. Let's try this. So let's put you over there. Okay. And you'll follow along. Yeah, we got like 20 digs. We got plenty of supplies. Oh, well, he's gonna die. Yeah. That goes down. If only there was like a platformer or something that I can do. Let's see. Let's get rid of everybody. Oh, I'm curious, how close am I towards the end? Yeah, getting close now. Alright, let's start going in a different direction. Okay. Alright, so I remember getting stuck on this level before. Let's see what we can do. So we've got a hang glider. So, platformer. Okay, so after all my experiences and stuff, what should I do? Holy crap. That is a long ways to go. Okay, so I think what I've got to do is make sure that I use the platformers in the right place. I'm thinking. Because it's not as straightforward as it's telling me to be. We got to use the platformers and stuff, so we have to use one of the platformers right here. For sure, in order to get over to the other side. The question is, where do we use the second one? See, I wonder if I can somehow get my guys up there. Well, jumpers and stuff, but be great and stuff if I can somehow get my guys up there. I don't think that's going to be a thing. Okay, so I can use flamethrowers and stuff. So if I can somehow get the... Let's see, I'm trying to think. I don't have any blockers or anything. Oh, that's kind of like the main concern. So I can't like go through like the flamethrower thing right there and then just suddenly use blockers. That's the problem. And I can't make any of them go airborne and stuff. Otherwise, I use this path and stuff to start going towards this way. So I gotta somehow, let's see, let's try making a platformer here. Let's just see what happens. Oh, never mind. I did not know that. I didn't know that there was like a gap right there in order for them to start climbing up there. Okay, that changes a lot of things. Well, thankfully it solved that part for me. Thankfully. Okay, so let's look ahead. Let's see what we got to do. Okay, so it looks like I got to use a flamethrower right there. That looks like the main concern, and then we got like a platformer section right there. And I can use things like the hang glider and like the jumper and stuff to, I don't know, to stall them for a little bit. Okay. Right along, little weasels. Go, my minions. I don't know. I'm sure I'll run out of different catchphrases here pretty soon. Okay, let's use the flamethrower thing. Oh, that's what I thought. Okay. Ah, shoot. Okay, so there's my first obstacles. I got to get past the frogs. Okay. I did not know those were monsters that I was supposed to get past. I'll end up eating all of them if I leave it as it is. Okay. Okay, so while they're coming over here, what do I do? If only there was some way and stuff to get him to turn around, but probably not. Let's see, is that what the jumper thing is? Well, like the reason I'm thinking about the jumper is that it makes you jump farther and stuff so you can get more distance from the other lemmings, right? So I wonder, instead of going down, I wonder if I should make you jump to give you a bit of a head start, so. Oh, and then he goes the other way, of course. That did not work as I planned. Yep, see you guys on the other side. Let's see. Let's reset a little bit. And I'm gonna use the hang glider and stuff in order to get that lemming further ahead. Okay. Yep. So there's like a hang glider moment right here. Let's see. Let's get him going. Okay. Oh, let's see. Ah, I didn't do it correctly though. Yeah, for some reason he didn't do what he was supposed to do. Come on. Okay. Oh. Ah, darn it! Let's see, is there like a shortcut button for... Huh. So pressing C twice activates the fan. Okay, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. So let's get the hang glider and then let's use the fan really quick. So that way I can make him go way ahead. Well, I'll try that. We'll see what happens. Let's see, I'll also make you jump as well. Okay. There we go. Okay. That should give me a little bit of a leg room to work ahead of him. I don't want to, like, have my Lemmings die like this early and stuff. Go, 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 go. Ah, darn it. That's gonna make them pretty vulnerable for the second part. Oh crap. Let's see. Don't make any of them go backwards. Otherwise, we are really screwed. Okay. This is where they all start dying. I don't have any blockers or anything. What are you supposed to do? Uh-oh. Is that a monster that's going to eat them? Don't eat them. Please don't eat them. Please just let them pass peacefully. Okay. I already lost 8, but well, it's not the end of the world. Alright, they're all saved. Good, good, good. Got past the level. Alright. See what the next one... Oh, crap. Oh, this is it, huh? So no screen or anything, so I gotta get them past this body of water. Well, I don't know. I don't know the gadgets enough to really know what to exactly do. Let's see, like I know with the glue pour and stuff on the ice level you can make bridges, but let's see. Well, it didn't exactly go all the way over there. That's not good. Okay. I'm gonna try something creative. I'm gonna see if it will work or not. Is that I've been thinking about the archer and stuff. I don't know exactly what it does. Of course, it shoots a bow and stuff, but for what reason? You got to think about all the possibilities about using a bow and arrow and stuff. Like, what would you use it for? Like, when it comes to a water and stuff and coming across a bridge like this. So I wonder if you use the arrows and stuff to create kind of like a bridge right here. So I can use like 5 arrows and stuff, use it right here. And then I can use the rope thing in order to connect it from one end to the other right here. So it's worth checking out. Okay, so let's... Okay, Okay, so it looks like you can only control one at a time. Okay, the other problem is that I got it. Oh, that's what the attractor will be used for. Is I got to use the attractor. Okay. All right, let's give that a shot. Let's see what happens. So let's use the attractor to get everybody's attention. Okay. Okay, so it looks like everybody's stun locked, which is what I want. Okay. Whoa! Okay, I did not anticipate that. Okay, let's get the guy going forward. Okay. Oh, I'm trying. It's working. It's working so far. Okay. Okay, well, let's try the rope thing. Let's see what happens. Ah, shoot. I think I just had to get it a teensy bit closer. And I think it would have worked. Ah, so close, so close. So the attractor was a good idea. Okay, let's get the attractor going. Okay. Alright, then gotta make a 5-point bridge right here. Okay, and then I just gotta keep on using arrows and stuff. Just keep on making that bridge. Okay. And unfortunately, I am gonna lose a couple lemmings here. If I can get it exactly where I want. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, sorry. It's precise. It's super precise. A little bit lower. Okay. Right there. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's see if I can get one more arrow there. Okay. Alright, next let's get a rope thing going. Crap! What? Okay, let's see. Oh! Darn it, I probably needed to be over at the right a little bit more. Ah, this is nuts! Sometimes this game just makes you go cuckoo a little bit. Okay, and then let's... Alright, let's go. Okay. I'm trying. Okay. Oh. So precise! Ugh! Gosh, I wish I had a mouse or something. That'd be great. Well, I'll try. Okay. Okay, just gotta wait for a guy to come through. Okay. It looks like some of them are affected by the music and some aren't. So that's probably that's probably the reason and stuff that some of them are sliding through. Okay. And then I gotta let another guy slide through. Okay. And then I gotta use the rope thing. Oh, I thought that would do it. I guess not. Okay. There's obviously something I'm missing. Well, I think the problem is that I just don't understand this game enough. It's not like the ice level or anything. Yeah, I thought I had it, darn it. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm completely stumped. Okay. So that means I'll probably have to come back to this level later. I just don't understand enough of the gadgets, I suppose. Okay. Alright. Let's head back to the Egyptian levels. Let's see what we can make of it. See, why do I have all 50 right there? Oh, I didn't really save everybody, huh? Okay. Okay, remember I saved the top guys, and then... yeah, if I can get a couple platforms and stuff right there. So my next question is that... see, will it work here and stuff, like with the glue pour? I'm probably guessing it's probably all going to go into that water right there. It worked. Okay. Got the glue going. Ooh, I wonder if that is how you're supposed to get past this, is you got to use the glue. It's definitely worth a shot. There's run. Okay, so platformer and stuff, that's probably what it's used for, is here. Okay, so those guys are, well, my question is that when does the glue happen to go over? And when doesn't it? Is it like when it's overhanging platforms like that? It's very interesting. Okay. Let's see if this works. It doesn't. Okay, so if it's like a flat kind of a terrain and stuff, then the glue goes straight down. If it's like overhanging like that with the diagonals, I wonder if that's when the glue starts going across. Yeah, so it's right there and stuff. So you can use the glue right there. Okay. So this is where we got to use the first platformer right here. Well, either that or I can fill this up right here. Of course you're going to die. Alright, start pouring glue. Wow, that goes far. Holy crap. Look at that. That is beautiful. Okay. Huh. Well, there's a thing right there and stuff. Why don't I just get a glue thing right there? Probably. Okay. Okay, so let's get a flamethrower thing right here. Okay. Now I can get more guys in. Alright, let's make this guy jump. Okay. Sorry. Stupid nose. Okay. Alright, here we go. And then I can use the flamethrower thing right here. Let's do it. Alright, and then I can get glue and stuff going over here. So we got a little bit of glue pour over here. Stupid nose. Holy crap. Oh, okay. Okay, this should get everybody over. Okay. Alright, that's group 2. So let's get group 3 over. See, oh, that's actually pretty easy. Yep, let's just use a stomper. That's it. Wait, why is everybody coming back? Wait, are they not coming down? Oh, well, that's kind of a problem. Let's see, can I? Okay, so that's a problem. Let's see, let's get somebody else to jump up. Maybe we can use a flamethrower thing. And probably like... Let's see, let's do this. Let's use the flamethrower thing right here. Okay, and let's use a platformer instead. But the thing is though, is that I will, the problem is that I'll probably block them and stuff from underneath. So that's probably not a good idea. Oh, that's not gonna work either. I just screwed myself. Thought I was going to do it, but apparently not. Darn it. I messed up. Replay level. Okay. Alright, let's go. Alright, going all the way across, which is what I want. Okay. Alright, getting there a little bit. Okay. Jump. Okay, and then flamethrower right here. Okay. Thing is though, is I don't want to use too much flamethrower glue and stuff. So, see what happens if I use it all the way back here. Let's give it a shot. Like I'm still experimenting with glue. I don't know what it does. Yeah, so it kind of like creates a little barrier right there. So I wonder if there's a way I can get around that. Oh, and I've already used the stomper, so that's not going to work. Let's see. Will that work? No. Okay. Oh, no. It might not be the end of the world, because I might be able to make a platformer right there. Get you, and then let's get a stomper right here. Let's get this middle part going. Okay. And then let's use a platformer right here. Alright, and then hopefully we can use a platformer at the other side. And that will do it. Will I do it? Okay, so everybody's through, which is good. And then let's use a little platformer thing here. So, because the good news is that they'll be up here and stuff, right? So, if I can somehow make a little platform right there when they start coming back, that might help. Of course, that's not going to work. Okay. I wonder if we got to like... yeah. Well, let's see what happens and stuff if I pour it all the way across there. Yeah. Well, I don't think that's gonna work, but I'll give it a shot. Only there was like a really consistent way to save everybody. Come on guys, let's see if this thing actually works. I doubt it, but we'll give it a shot. No harm in trying, I guess. I was hoping and stuff that that would work, but I guess not. Okay. I goofed. Somehow. Of course I want to replay it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try it right here and stuff. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Okay. Alright, I think I've got it figured out. So let's do the platformer thing right here. Okay. Okay, so let's get these guys going over here. Okay. Ah, darn it, I was hoping. Darn it. Ugh. Oh, gosh. Nope, I'm not happy with that. Okay. Oh. Alright, let's get the glue over there. Okay. And let that go, and then use the flamethrower and stuff, then kind of like create a thing right there. Alright, there we go. Here goes the first part. It's funny and stuff that it only allows one at a time, but that's okay. Okay, meanwhile, let's get the two of these merged. Alright, so what we need to do next is get a platformer thing going. Alright, I'm gonna let all these guys pass. Alright, that should do it. I think so. Let's do it. Come on. You can do it. Okay, we got it. We finally got it. Okay. Puzzle solved. Okay, that took a while, but we finally figured it out. Yay! We finally got everybody through. Alright, and then this is the one I got stuck on last time. Let's see, I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna try a strategy here really quick. Because I think I am close and stuff to getting a strategy here. Alright, let's go. See if there's let's see if there's only some way and stuff I could make them go down faster. That'd be great, but I don't think that's the case. Alright, they're coming back, which is what I want. Okay. Alright, next, let's get a stomper and stuff going. Alright, we lost a couple of them and stuff, but I guess we're just gonna have to go with it. I'll see you guys later. I'm sorry. Alright, made it. Here we go. We got that. And this one I have never been to yet. Okay, what do we do here and stuff? Basher, okay. Okay, so we need a formulated plan here. Okay, so obviously the platformer and stuff is going to be right there. And the basher and stuff is going to be right there. Man, how are you supposed to get up there with only this much stuff? Okay, so obviously there's something about the super limb I do not understand. Well, that's the thing though, is that what does the super limb do? It doesn't really explicitly say what it does. Okay, so I'm going to look that up. What does the super limb do? And Lemmings 2. Because that's the thing. Okay. Don keep and fly, following the mouse cursor to allow for precise positioning, speed, or orientation. It is highly effective for directing a specific lemming to a new area, avoiding hazards, or changing its direction by flying it to a new location. Well, sorry, I'm like looking up to see what the super lemming does, because...
Right. Or you can nuke them all and decide to switch to a different... We continue to get new abilities and firsts, like the glue pourer.
Okay, well, okay, so that does help a little bit. Okay, but now my next question is how to activate it. Okay, so I think what was happening was I activated the super limb and it's supposed to follow your cursor, okay? Oh, so it follows your cursor like directly, okay. So if you wanted to go like somewhere pretty quick, so that's actually okay. Sorry, I'm still thinking about things. Okay, so the only way that you can go upwards is through the stacker right there, right? I guess my next question is what can you the super lemming go through anything? The super limb? I'm still working with the super limb. I don't know. I've got an idea that it uses the cursor and stuff, but what does it do beyond that? Okay, so that did work. Let's see, can you... I don't think you can, Okay, so you can't go through those. You can't dash through them. Whew, getting tired. Sorry. Okay, so stacking all these together. Let's see, I've never really tried the twister before. Okay, well, that changes things quite a bit. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand what to do. Okay, so I think what I've got to do is use the twister and stuff in order to make a tunnel right here. And then like go somewhere like right there. So yeah, if I can blast out and stuff like right there, and then I got to use a super limb and stuff to go ahead and prepare everything. Oh, that didn't quite work out as I wanted to. Well, I went through the thing before, but I guess not this time. Oh, that was kind of what I wanted him to do. Just keep going over there, okay? Okay, so let's get this right here, and then let's get a basher. I'm not sure what you're supposed to use a stacker for, though. Okay, so that's taken care of, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Alright, so let's go game state number 2. Okay. There we go. I think I got it. Wow, okay, so that's what you're supposed to do. So the twister is actually more overpowered than I thought. Sweet! Okay, so that takes care of that. Whew, good. Whew. That level is done. Why did I lose so many lemmings there? Yeah, that's weird. Why did I suddenly lose so many lemmings? That did not make any sense. Oh. That's why. Okay, so that means I gotta redo the level. I thought the candy canes and stuff would stop him. I thought it was part of the foreground, but it's part of the background. This game sometimes. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I was wondering why I was losing so many lemmings. Alright, first let's get a stacker right here. That way we can keep everybody in their assigned pens. Okay. And of course I'm going to lose like 1 or 2 there, but that's to be expected. Oh crap, that wasn't exactly what I wanted. Wanted him to go on top of the jar, but he didn't, so... I'm sorry guys! Forgive your master! Okay, stack again, okay. Okay, I'll get you to stack. Let's turn you into Super Lamb. No, that's not what I wanted. Ugh. Make me so mad sometimes. I'm telling you to go on top of the jar. Please listen to your master when he speaks to you. That usually helps. Okay. Why are you suddenly not going on top of the jar anymore? Yeah, you were doing it earlier. Crazy game. So precise. Let's see. I think while I'm preparing for that stacker thing, I think I'm just gonna keep on trying. Oh, please stop! Please stop! don't know why you're suddenly not hitting the top there. Unless I can maybe try and go past the green pot? I don't know, it's worth a shot. Come on, buddy. You gotta stop doing this every time. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Let's see. I was aiming lower towards the jar earlier, so. Oh. So much for that. I don't know what's happening. Is that in the past and stuff, he's been able to get on top of the jar every time, and now every time he's hitting the jar. What is up with this game and its physics? This is driving me nuts. You were doing so great earlier. There we go. Okay. And I am going to save it because of the stupid precision thing right there. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's get a stacker pile going right there, and then start getting a bridge, a platformer bridge going. Okay. And this next part and stuff, I'm going to need a save state as well. What the crap? What's happening? Oh, I thought that more guys were dying and stuff for a moment. Okay. Thankfully, it's just 3 guys that died, which isn't... It's not bad. Okay. There we go. Okay, gotcha through. Okay. Whew. Okay. Got that level done, thankfully. Alright, and this time I've got all of my lemmings this time, so that's a good thing. Okay. Alright, what do we do here? So let's check it out. Okay, so there's cement blocks there, so I think the only thing I see is going over here somehow. Oh, there's a water hazard down there. A couple of water hazards. Okay, so there's the house right there. That's what I'm aiming for. So what have we got? So rock climber. It sounds like the same thing as climber. So what's the difference? Slider, basher, stomper, glue pour, jumper, and runner. Okay. Oh, there's stomper and stuff. I don't know. I wonder why my nose has been incredibly itchy today. I don't know what's been going on. It's weird. Okay. I got 2 glue pours. Well, I can use stompers and stuff. Like, that's what I'm thinking at the moment. And I can use a glue pour and stuff to go up there. And I can use a glue pourer right there, but the problem is that there's another glue pourer thing right here. So I've only got 2 glue pourers. So that's a problem. So this means I got to find an intricate way to get past one of these bridges here. Okay, so that's not going to work. Only there was some way and stuff to get past some of these. So, I got 5 bashers. So, why 5 though? So, like, there'd be 1 and 2 bashers right there, and then there's 3 bashers in order to get to the exit. So, what should I do? Why a slider? Why a rock climber? I don't actually know what a rock climber does. So, I think before we go any farther, I should see what a rock climber does. Oh, well, I made him run. Okay, well, he hung off of the ceiling for a little bit. Oh, he's climbing. Okay, so they kind of like climb and stuff until they get to the ceiling and drop? Oh, okay. Let's see, slider, what is it? See, I'm probably going to have to find one of these and stuff in order to forego that third bridge and stuff. So I got to think a little bit. Oh, I see something. Okay, so I see a little gap right here. Yeah, I can use a stomper right here. So what would happen if I start going over in this direction? See, well, there's like a glue and stuff. Huh, well, kind of. I'm stumped. I'm sorry. I'm stumped. I'm trying to figure this out a little bit. Because right now I don't have a viable way to get over to the exit without... Well, first I got to figure out what the rock climber and the slider is for. Yeah, I can use the... I wonder if I can use the rock climber somehow to get up there, and then I can start making the bridges across. There's still the problem is that I can't get my lemmings up there, though. Unless I use this, and they can get up through here somehow, but I don't see how that's a possibility, though. I got jumpers and stuff. What do I do? What do I do? Yeah, what is this gap right here for? So, there's some way I can get across this here. Oh, I'm getting tired. Well, I guess just work with my plan and stuff, and then just see what happens, I suppose. And if not and stuff, I can start moving over to another environment. So, keep on taking up everybody's time. Yeah, that's part of this thing. Is just to refresh and come back later, I suppose. Whew. I'm tired. Ugh. I might have to call it an early night, probably. Alright, let's try this here. It takes care of that, which is fine, but how do we get across the rest of this, though? That gets me across that, which is fine. Oh! Oh! I see it. I think I see the trick. Okay, I think I see it. Is that you got to use the leftover glue and stuff right here to let it run all the way across, and then let it build the second bridge. That's it. Okay, so you got to get one lemming across. That is the trick. Okay. Alright. It's a good thing I did that, so I could kind of figure that out. So I need to let one lemming go ahead and stuff so I can prepare the course. Okay, so let's use a basher right here. So I can let him go through, and then let's use a rock climber right here. Let him go up, and then I'm guessing this is what the slider's for. That we want him to go ahead of time. Okay, I think I see it. Okay, that's it. Okay, so yep, use the slider and stuff so he doesn't get hurt. Yeah, I gotta use the rundown and stuff to make sure that this works out. Alright, head on down, little guy. You're the hero of the day. Will you survive that fall? Okay. Ah, shoot. Well, I was hoping and stuff that he'd be able to make it, but I guess not. So I guess I gotta do a bit more intricate stuff with him, I guess. Oh, don't worry. I think I got a plan with him still, so I'm not out of the game yet. Let's use one of the bashers and stuff like right here. Okay. And let's get you to be a rock climber. Okay, slider. Okay, and then I'm gonna bash over at this side, and then I'm gonna make him run and jump. Okay. Okay, and then he should slide down the wall. Okay, and then... Okay, oop. No, I meant to make you jump. You were supposed to do a running jump. You... Butthead. Alright, that's the appropriate word, butthead. Trial and error, guys. Trial and error. Yeah, it sure does make this game long, though. I gotta beat them all. That's the rule. Okay, so let's get him past that. Okay, let's get a basher ready. Let's see, I was thinking about something else, but I don't think that's really possible. Okay. Alright, let's make you jump. Okay. Okay, and then let's get ready to make you leap. There we go. Okay, so we got him across, which is good. Oh. Alright, so we got that and stuff. Unfortunately, he might die. And then I gotta hurry up and fill this thing up right here. Okay, so I got 2 more bashers right here. So I think we've got it. Just hurry up before more of them die. Okay, yep, that's what I wanted. Is that I wanted them to go into that direction. Okay, so what we want to do is fill this up right here. And then the rest of this and stuff should run off and start going off into that second bridge right there. That's what I want. Yeah, but it's working. It's working. It's working. There we go. That's the solution. Beautiful. Alright, let's get everybody in. That was the solution. You gotta use the runoff from the glue. 42 is great at this point. Alright, perfect. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Alright, let's try the next thing. See, what's the... Well, there's the exit right there. So, a good start. Alright, let's see what is ahead. It looks like there's some kind of filling thing. Yep, looks like we got... It's giving me 30 fillings for some reason. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. You gotta use like fillings and stuff everywhere. This is nuts. And it's also giving me 10 platformers too, so... Alright, so I guess we gotta work our way across. Let's see what happens. Why is that down there? Is that to like get rid of extra filling stuff or something? I don't know. I guess I'll start going through the level naturally. Let's see what happens. Run off! Let's see. Can I get somebody to jump? Okay. Yeah, I need a jump. Alright, let's fill up some of these and stuff, and then we need a jumper. Okay. Oh, come on, guys. There we go. Okay, and then we need to start building a platform. Okay. Yep. So that way they don't go into the water here. Oh, I need you to... Well, actually, can you build on top of that? Yeah, don't need to fill it and stuff if he goes on top of it. Okay. Alright, next, do we have a flamethrower or something we can do to... Oh, we got bashers. Good. Darn it. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I've been itching and stuff like all over for some reason. Uncontrollably itching. Okay, basher. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's part of the background and not the foreground. It's got to stop doing that. Ooh, there's a trick here. I can see a trick. Is that... Well, actually, no. Scratch that. Gosh, what is with me lately? Okay, so I got two things I can do. Well... I don't have the glue powder though, so there's a difference and stuff like when it comes to this filling. So I can either fill that down there, which I will probably do, okay? Or I can build a platform and save all this filling stuff. But the thing is though, is that I'm probably going to need all the platformer stuff once I start getting over up here. That's the problem. So I'm going to need one platformer. And then I'll probably fill that up. And then it's probably going to take 2 platformers. 3, 4. Okay, so I think we'll have enough. Yep, as long as we keep on going. Alright, let's go with my original plan here. Okay, so I got a whopping 7 minutes, thankfully. Alright, so far looking so good. Let's get you to bash through. And then I think that's part of the background. Why does it do that? Why are some things part of the foreground and the background? It doesn't explicitly show. Like, it needs to have a... shadow of some kind. It's a crazy game sometimes. Okay, let's get the platformer going. I got a bunch of fillings and stuff. Why am I using platformers and stuff? That's not a monster or anything, is it? It's not gonna kill me? I hope not. It's gonna like use laser eyes or something? I'm guessing it's gonna use laser eyes of some kind. You're not gonna do anything, are you? Okay, one immediate thing I gotta do when I start going up there is I gotta fill this big thing. Is there a way I can get around this? Okay. Let's see. Crap, he's dead. Oh, he's not dead. Okay, so I think the next thing we got to do is let's get another one of the guys out. Okay. Let's get a jumper. There we go. Let's see. See, I think I can kind of allow. No, that's not true. Okay. So probably not allowing is not a good idea. Let's see. Let's get about. Get a few guys out. Well, I need those guys and stuff to fill up the whole thing, and I'm going to need about 5 guys to do that. And the rest of them and stuff, I'm not too worried because there's no hazards or anything down below. So, okay. All right, let's get each of these guys to fill up one at a time. Oh. So let's see. So, whoa! How are you climbing? Whoa! That was weird. How'd you climb? Yeah, as I thought and stuff. Sorry, thinking a bit. Okay. Okay, let's give him a little bit of space and stuff so that way he has enough time to do the fillings. I actually got an idea. Let's see. I want to try it out first. I want to see if it works. Instead of filling and stuff, I wonder if I should just use a rope thing. A roper. And then I can just kind of like or I can use a... Why don't I just use a platformer? Because I am so stinking stupid. Alright, let's blow everybody up. Darn it. I should have just used a platformer. There are appropriate times to... Let's see, and I want to conserve as many platformers as I can. I got a butt ton of fillings and stuff, so... I think I would have had to eventually do the whole level over again. All right, so first, let's get a couple of fillings going. And I gotta wait for that filling to settle in before I can use the second filling. Okay, here we go. And let's use a jumper. Okay, there we go. The thing is that if I use a filling right here, the thing is though is that he won't be able to react in time. So I am going to use a platformer. And he's going to go over that. See, let's fast forward a little bit. Let's get things going a little bit. Okay, same thing, platformer. I can use fillings and stuff, but let's see. Alright, let's use a basher here. Yeah, they do give you quite a bit of platformers, so that's a good thing. And here's the like the foreground and background mixture. Darn it. I gotta shave, or something's up with my nose. What? Yeah, I think my mustache hairs are tickling my nose or something. That's like a sure sign of stuff. I gotta shave. Driving my nose nuts. Yeah, I apologize and stuff. I gotta get that shaved. It doesn't look good. Stuff. It doesn't look professional and stuff. So, okay, let's get a platformer thing. Yeah, I wonder if I should be using fillings and stuff right there. It's like, I wonder if this is like one of those, it's so tempting to use platformers and stuff at the time, but it'll come back and bite me in the butt. Yeah, because why put this here and stuff? Yeah, I can either use a... Alright, let's see. Let's use a platformer here. Yeah, we'll get that whole thing blocked right there. Okay. Let's just see what happens first. Okay, let's use the filling and stuff. I don't know what's going to happen, so... Nope, okay, so it's not like the glue and stuff, so it's not going to work. Okay, I wonder if I can use my rope launcher somewhere. That would help a lot. Okay, because, like, if I can use my rope launcher... Okay, that's it. This thing's getting shaved. I think my mustache is just simply a little bit too big. Starting tonight and stuff, it's making me itch. It's itching my nose like crazy. So that's it. I'm shaving tonight. All right, let's try the rope launcher here. Oh, it's not what I meant. Oh, that's probably there to prevent me from doing that. Okay. Now let's see if I got enough platformers to go through this thing. Okay, so this thing right here, I gotta fill it up. Alright, so let's fill up this thing right here. It's gonna take quite a bit of tries. Kind of expecting it. Thankfully it's filling up faster and faster, which is what I want. Is that enough to get me over? I think so. Okay, good. Alright, let's get a platformer thing. Let's put that gap right there and stuff. I wonder if I should use my rope launcher right there, but it's too late now. Alright, well, it's kind of clean, so it's working out. Yeah, I think I might be able to get across. I think I got enough platformers to make it. Okay, let's start, okay, let's start getting somebody out of there. Okay, yep, that's what I want. Oh, I need to get things going a little bit, okay? Alright, Sweet. Making progress. It is easy. It is kind of an easier level, but it takes a long time though. That's the problem with this one. Okay, he's coming back. Okay. Alright, perfect. Okay. I just hope there isn't some like hidden traps around here or anything. Alright, let's just hope that everything just works through just cleanly and get everybody through. Huh, almost everybody's going over to the right. Come on. Okay, there we go. And then let's fill up this thing and then we should be good. Beautiful. Alright, everybody's all good. I think so. Let's hope that worked. Let's hope that's the trick. Alright. Let's see how everybody's doing. Okay, we got some guys going. So far looking good. Just pretty much the catch-up game at this point. Alright, let's get everybody through. Man, this level's long. It is long. Alright, and then there should be one more group left. Yep, here comes the Lemmings parade. Perfect. Yes. Ugh. Looking great. All right, what have we got left? What have we got next? Okay, so there's the house right there. Almost looks kind of intricate, almost like a maze. Okay, it looks like one of those things where you could simply go through there. And then, okay. Super Lem, Laser Blaster, Ballooner, Swimmer. That's a new one. Rock Climber, Stomper, and Jetpack. All of those are really situational. Well, we got Stomper and stuff, so... Well, I guess just kind of go with that, see what happens. Let's see. Let's try and stomp and stuff a little bit over on the left side. Let everybody just kind of go through. Yeah, only one guy and stuff is going there on the right side. Let's see what happens and stuff. Just from doing this. I don't see any way or anything to... I just hope that they can make it. I don't think so. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Thought for sure it was going to do it, but I guess not. Yeah, apparently and stuff, even going over on the left side and stuff is not enough. Darn it. Ugh. Yeah, it saved 4 lemmings and stuff, but that's not going to cut it. What is with all this up here? Like, the only thing that could make it relevant is if you start using things like rock climbing, balloons and stuff, so... I just wish that there was some way to block things. That'd be great. Or if I could get a laser or something down there, that'd be great too. Let's see if I can get it. Well, like, I'm kind of getting an idea. I got an idea. It is, what I'm thinking is that if I can somehow get around here, then if I can stomp down there, then I can come down here, and I can use the super limb somehow, and then I can come up here, and then I can use the laser blaster right there in order to cut it up from beneath. So it could create a smaller hole and stuff from the stomper, so that way they can start going over to the left. That's my thought, anyways. So for starters, let's get the jetpack going. Okay. That was not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. That was pretty good what I wanted. Okay. So let's make you stomp right here. And then let's go super. Let's see. I can either do a super limb or I can do a ballooner. Okay, let's do a super limb. They're more reliable. Okay. I did not want you to start going right though. Why did you do that? Okay. You make me so mad sometimes. You're supposed to go left, not right. Left. It would help me out a great deal if you could go in the direction I tell you to go. No, that's not where I wanted you to go. Ugh. I didn't quite get over there all the way. Darn it. Ugh. You're making me crazy. A little bit more. Okay, there we go. Okay, Stomper. Alright, let's do Stomper. Oh wait, let's get a parachute on you so you don't die. Okay, there we go. Let's see, I wonder if I can rock climb and stuff. Let's try rock climbing instead. You are trying to piss me off. The next thing I can probably do is that he's gonna hang from the ceiling and then fall. So I can probably use the fan and stuff and use the parachute to guide him over in that direction. There we go. Okay, finally. Okay. Whew. Okay, so we want to go all the way over to the left. Oh, shoot. Darn it. I should have accounted for that, but I did not. Well, at least all the guys and stuff coming in are saved, but... Oh, that guy's just showing off now. Well, I guess I can go on ahead and stuff, and if I need more lemmings, then I guess I'll come back to this level. Yeah, well, we got 32, which isn't the end of the world. Yeah, he's just one heck of a level. Okay, alright. time to burn you all with my magnifying glass. Alright, and then I'll come back and stuff if I need more lemmings. I wish it would tell me how deep I am in the Egyptian levels, but it feels like the levels just go on forever. Alright, we got quite a bit. Got jumpers, we got fencers, we got stompers, pole vaulters, tractors, platformer, scooper, and ballooner. Okay. So, we got cement right there, so got to go right there. So that means we'll definitely need to use stompers. See, with the weight, holy crap, how deep is this level? It's like, it really wants me to climb up high. Well, I can do that and stuff, but that will kill them. The fall damage will kill them. Let's see. Well, I got kind of an ingenious idea. If I can use a platformer and stuff right there, and if I can use like a scooper or something, that'd be great. Then they can almost go all the way around. So it would save me a lot of time. Well, I guess I'll go with that and see what happens. And then let's use a fencer and stuff. Yeah, the only problem is that these guys are going to... Let's see, let's get an attractor going. Let's see, let's get a fencer going and then an attractor. So that way these guys don't die. Immediately follow in my footsteps. Okay. Well, let's see if I can get a platformer going. Oh, there goes one. Let's see. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's see. How do I get to... Okay, I need you to jump. I need you to start going over to the right here, please. You guys want to follow my commands here? Come on. Okay, let's get a scooper going right here. Yeah, it takes care of that. Okay. I hope that helps to cover a lot of the level. Okay, I wish I had a bridge or something. That'd be great. Well, like pole vaulter, but just... Oh, I got a platformer here, but, How do I use it to connect to that, though? Oh, I see it. Okay, I sort of see the solution. I'm supposed to come in with one person and stuff, go in right there. Then I can build a platform right there, and then I can bash it, and then I can build a platform right there. Okay. So that's the solution. I gotta let one go through. And then I can use the attractor and stuff to keep the other guys at bay. How do I get, like, all of these guys over there, though? I don't think I can I? They're making it a very one-person job kind of thing. So don't tell me you got to use, like, one-person and stuff and go all the way up there. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get up there with any of the... Well, there's the balloon, which is true. If only I had like the super lem, that'd be great. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Yep, let's get a stomper involved. And the thing is, though, is that as soon as you use a stomper, then darn it, it's pretty much forcing you stuff to take like one all the way across. Okay. Alright, well, let's try it that way. Let's see what happens. Could turn out to be great. Could backfire on me, but who knows? Maybe could be a good thing in the end, after all. Oh, I don't need a filling or anything. I can just jump over it. Oh, kind of. That's not what I meant. You want to listen to your master there, buddy? Okay, let's see. Oh. Come on. I gotta ricochet off of the filler corner, I guess. Okay, there we go. Okay, same thing. Okay, yep, gotta use the ricochets. Okay, there we go. Let's see. What do I do with this? No, I need to use this. I need to use the platformers up above. One for there, one for there. So I can't use the platformers. I've got to somehow get across. I got fencers, I suppose. Oh, how high do you pole vault? That's my question. Like, do you pole vault high? Oh. Well, I was not expecting a trap there. Well, so much for all of that. Alright, I gotta try again, I guess. I did not know there was a trap there. Alright, I think I'm getting pretty close. I'll probably try a couple more times and then I think I'm going to call it a night. Getting pretty tired and stuff. I'm just wondering when the Egyptian levels are going to end. This feels like every single category just takes forever. Okay, stomper. Okay, another stomper. Get you through. Alright. Gotta do a little ricochet jump. Gotta remember that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, then let's do a scoop right here. Yeah. Don't need to do a stomper right there. All right. Heading on down. Alright, let's use a stomper right here. We're going to go down further. Okay. Alright, I gotta use all 4 fencers here, I suppose. Is there anything else I'll need a fencer for? It doesn't. Yeah, there's one place right there where I gotta use a fencer. That's a problem with my current strategy. Is there anything I can do to knock things down? Because if not and stuff, then I think I am finished. Why 4 fencers? Darn it. Why'd you have to do that? Let's see. I think I might royally be screwed because of that. Yeah, using all 4 fencers right there. And plus it's kind of going horizontal as it is. So let's kill everybody. That plan did not work. I had to think of something else. let's get a, let's see, let's dig, actually. Well, let's see, I don't know if it will go through. It did not, so I was hoping it would, but it didn't. It won't affect anything, thankfully. Okay. And let's get a fencer going. Okay, and then let's get an attractor going. That way to keep those guys at bay. Darn it. I tried. I'm sorry. Okay. Yep, I lost one. I am sorry. I got a different plan in mind. So I am thinking I'm going to create a bridge right here. And then I'm going to try and bash. I don't know how good it will work, but it's a plan anyways. So let's see if I can build a bridge right here. Alright, and then I'm going to see if I can use a fencer and stuff, and then I'm going to try and bash. But the problem is that might block them from getting up here, but that's the best I got. So hopefully that will work. Come on, you guys can do it. Come on. Yes, is it working? Oh, good. I skipped a whole lot of that level. I worked around it. Beautiful, beautiful. That worked. How many levels are there? And each difficulty just goes on forever. I haven't even completed one yet. I'm like, what? 8 hours in? Wow. Long game. I wouldn't be surprised if it climbs up to 15 to 20 hours probably. Maybe 25. If it keeps it up at this rate. Okay, there's the house. Now the next question is how? Going from how to get to the house. Okay, so we got a bomber, basher, stacker, platformer, stomper, jumper. Okay, so there's cement right there. There's metal. Can't go that way. See, there is a way to go down here, but I don't know how you're supposed to get everybody up, and there's an opening there, so everybody will die over at the left. Not a good idea. Stacker. Well, there's a basher and stuff, which is a good start. And I wonder if those bombs and stuff will be... Well, let's see. Got a stomper, and then I can combine that with basher. That will get me over here. Let's see. These are all metal, so I can't approach it from this side. I got to use a different side. Oh, there's metal everywhere. It's not good. If only I had fillings and stuff. Glue. That would work great there. I'm thinking. Let's see. I think I have an idea. I think I have one idea. I'm gonna try and implement it. I'll see if it works. Let's get a basher here. Oh, there's a trap there. Oh, never mind. Oh, it kind of overrode it though. Okay. Yeah, thankfully though I only killed one lemming, which is good. No, it's not positively spectacular perfect news, but hey. Let's get you stomping. Oh, can you not? Oh, I was hoping and stuff that it would go through and... Okay, so I was hoping and stuff I'd be able to bash and stomp my way through that, but not working. I gotta shave this thing. I'm sorry. Tonight, this thing's coming off. Make me scratch my beard and stuff all the time. It's so stinking itchy, which isn't good. Not a good thing to have. Oh, there's a platform and stuff like right there. Well, only I had like an attractor, that'd be great, but I don't have one. So if I can somehow go across there and then come down here, and I can come down there and then reach the house, would be great, but I gotta think of a way to do it without everybody dying over at this bridge right here. Oh, that could be what the stacker's for. Okay. Okay, well it's a game plan, kind of. I got an opening right here though, so this is not gonna work as things stand. So, all right, I think I'm done for tonight. I need to get some sleep and stuff, and I made a lot of progress and stuff. So, okay. All right, that was. I made a ton of progress right there, which is good. Yeah, Egyptian I'm starting to get pretty deep in, which is good. Cave I got pretty deep in too, which is good. Okay. So I'm getting deep into a few different places, which is good. Making some progress. Okay. I saved it. Alright, well, let's see, I'll stop the timers. What do I think of this game? Too long. I think I'm probably getting close to finishing, like what? About 1, 2, 3 different sections, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 12 tribes. So I'm not even 10% of probably in getting this game done. Definitely going to be a long game for sure. Anyways, thanks a lot for joining and stuff. Sorry to call it a little bit early, but getting tired, and well, I am having a lot of fun with this game. Kind of getting into it. It is hard, and it is challenging, and it is puzzling. And this is definitely one of the harder puzzle games and stuff out there for sure. Might even be as hard as Star Trek probably, but that's kind of going down the long road, I guess. Alright, well, it's been fun. Thanks a lot for joining. And I guess we'll pick up right after tomorrow. Or I mean, for tomorrow, not after tomorrow. I'll see you guys later.